Hey guys, welcome back. Time for an update on the D100. Put some parts together. You'll see I put the pulleys on, alternator on. If you saw in the last video, motors in the truck. I'm going to work on the heater hose. The heater hose set up here. Might have to go with the one heater hose back here by the distributor. Working on that stuff. There's the pulleys in the front. Yanked them off of a small block powered dump truck, like a 77 D100 dump truck. It was going for scrap. All rotted out. Nothing to do with that thing. So I got the alternator off of that. Internally regulated now. And then I hooked the pulleys back up. Aluminum radiator. Working on that, but in the meantime, save the stick. I gotta work on the hydraulic clutch. So I got training up the ball in there. Hydraulic clutch mechanism. Here's your hydraulic master cylinder. It's played out. Hydraulic master cylinder. Gonna put the reservoir right on top. This is just here for just to keep any dirt out of it. Just going through the instructions, make sure I have everything good on this thing. Went over to firewall. You see I hit it with some rust treatment. This is a plate the master cylinder sits on. That gets bolted. I guess it stiffens up the firewall. That's the factory plate that the master cylinder goes onto, and the clutch master cylinder is going in those holes right next to it. All right, I do have to fill the hole down there. I'll show you what I did in there. I have to cover that hole for the clutch rod. Z-bar's all gone. But that's the holes to mount up the hydraulic clutch master cylinder. Right next to the regular master cylinder. Lines will clear. I have that all figured out. Another shot of this side. Didn't pull the windshield yet. I'm working on that. Let's look at the inside. Floor. Fix the floor. That's a hole for a body mount bolt that I left uncovered. But I used a replacement floor pan. Cut it, glued it in place. If you guys watch some of my other videos about gluing panels in, it's dirty right now because I was working on a clutch pedal. I'll show you that. I clean down the bare metal. I glue the panels with Norton panel bond. Paint everything. Seam seal it then. Use the floor pan so it doesn't oil can. Went so far as to fix back here in the corner, and then seam seal that all up. This isn't a restoration, guys. I can set and glue all these floor pans, both sides, faster than you can weld one end. I'm not going to spend a year welding floor pans in this thing. This truck's going to get driven. It's going to get, there's the 5-speed poking up. I'm actually going to move that shifter location. I'm going to redo this. I'm going to move this shifter. I pulled the seat. In the last video you saw it had the gray seat in it. I pulled that out, fixed the floor pans. The shifter, I'm going to reverse the mount so the shifter's like right back in here. I'm going to move it back closer to the seat through my shifter rod and stuff. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier when the door's off the truck. Fixed all that. I did pull the dash apart because I'm going to dye the panels. This is a white truck. It's getting my favorite red interior. I'll show you guys that. I love the white and red combo. Let's talk about the clutch quick. I'll show you as best I can. Clutch pedal. The brake pedal's just hanging because the master cylinder's not in it, okay? sorry, no professional film crew here. I'm the one doing the work and filming. The clutch pedal sat higher than the brake pedal. For the hydraulic clutch kit, they want you to measure the stroke can't be more than 1.1 inches at that master cylinder. Now the heater turns on. So you have to limit the travel of this, so the travel of that, see the little rod end, is limited to 1.1 inches. I want to be safe at about 1 inch. So whatever this moves, it'll push that 1 inch. So you'll see this move 5 inches, and that up there moves 1 inch. I measured this pedal stroke. It was like a 6.5 to 1 pedal stroke. So what I did is there's a stop underneath the dashboard for when the pedal comes back. I wanted the brake and the clutch at the same height. I don't like the clutch sticking up higher. So what I did, I welded a nut on here. I shoved a piece of rubber hose in the end, so when it hits, you don't have the metal on metal. The rubber actually dampens it a little bit. If that gets chewed up and flies out, 1,000 miles down the road, whatever, I'll figure something out. And then I knocked the rivet off. There was a rivet sticking out that the rod went to. I knocked the rivet out and then threaded on their little rod end here. I put grease in the bearings. Grease in where the shaft comes through. Now that stopped the pedal from coming up so that it's level. Both pedals, brake and the clutch, will be level next to each other. I like that better. For the down, when you push the pedal down, I still had extra room, and for their warranty they want you to have pedal stops. What we're going to do there is I'm going to mount this back in the truck. I'm taking this coupling nut. I'm going to weld this coupling nut down here on the bottom of the pedal. Probably be right about there, so you kind of don't notice. I'll paint it black. And then the threaded bolt is going to be my stop. Then the old furniture foot here, rubber, will go on over the end of this. This can thread in and will be completely adjustable, so that this, with the rubber on it, will hit the floor and create the stop for the pedal. Push the pedal down, this will be welded to it. You can adjust it. We'll adjust this, spin this in, put the rubber on it, so you have a cool little rubber stop welded down here to the pedal, which will then hit the floor down there. And with the carpet, it's going to need some adjustment, so we'll wait. This is the inside piece to the Hydromax master cylinder kit, 4 bolts. That is the bolt for the master cylinder. Just some dirt falling here, but like I said, I patched the floor up on the carpet, sound deadening on it. I just painted it then with some, after it was treated with Pour 15 everywhere it was rusty. Then I glued the panels down, then I seam sealed, and then I painted the floor white, Rust-Oleum. This floor will take 20 years plus to rust again, so I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about banging gears in this thing. So that's where we're at right now in the D100. Gonna throw this back together tonight for the clutch pedal. Work on the dash. I'm gonna pull the glass out and repaint the top of the glass, top of the dash, the semi-gloss black. This bottom section will probably base coat, clear coat red to match. I got a red bench seat. I got red carpet. I got red door panels. Everything out of a junk truck. So this is the 360 truck. We're making headway on it. I wanted to give you an update on it. I'll try and update you in a couple weeks with more stuff. Any questions, leave me in the comments. That's it. Thanks for staying tuned. And I'll see you in the next video.